since like 2 people have asked. This is a joke. I have had my CDL since 2005. I am not a student driver. This is a joke. It'd be kind of like having the plate that says woman driver, but that's probably not very PC these days. So we're going student driver. All right, let's see if I can remember which one of these undoes those guys.
Man, it's a shame because you spent all this time polishing this thing.
I know, it's horrible. I hate it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
It's
It won't wash off.
no. So I don't know what to do. So I have one of those extensions like Fancy has. The problem is the knob. So I wanted knobs that matched these pearl white ones, but they're either really, really tiny or they look weird. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a pearl white cap for this, but then I can't use the extension. So I don't know what to think on it. Old screws, new ones. Man, should that have went further back?
I can't get it further back
No.
because I can't get underneath there.
Psst. So, while you're in there, how about that camera?
Yeah, I was gonna do it too.
Oh my gosh, really?
See if I can. I don't know. I don't know if you can freaking use the same connector for 20 different things like an ELD and all that crap.
I don't know. I guess if we can't, then we'll have an issue. I was secretly holding my breath that wouldn't break.
I'm not gonna break it.
Well, I mean, it's just old.
Yeah, it's old, but here we go. Here's the ground.
Da 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 da.
So I'll connect that to there.
Ooh, we have light.
Now your outside
Is that gonna glow very well though at night?
Now your outside
Or is it just gonna be centered in the middle like
now
that?
Your outside lights don't work.
Really?
No. Yeah, it'll glow.
Okay.
It should light up the floor pretty
I hope it does, because if it just makes like a single beam, that'd be like annoying. But we don't really have like a lot of options on like where to put lights.
No, there's not a lot of room in here. I think that'll work. I mean, I put it on the brightest setting too. This is gonna have to mount somewhere. The camera will go up there, and we can run the wire down this way, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Because that wire's thin enough where we could sneak it in here and go under.
Just have to try to find somewhere to tuck that guy in, huh? Can it tuck on the inside of one of those panels like that goes on the column?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This guy will live underneath. This isn't Tennessee. We don't need to put this on a dash. This doesn't need to be on the dash.
Oh, is that a Tennessee thing?
It must be. According to the people.
Yeah. A lot of people told us we were supposed to put it on the dash. Well, yesterday was lovely. Today, not so much. But we're going to finish working on this truck.
So much for light snow ending at 6. There's a spin out, traffic hazard, it's all red. The time it's going to take them to even get across 80, they'll be, oh shit, well, look at Kingvale. I'll play the video. You can't even see it. Can't even see the highway. If it'll ever play. That's obviously 6,128 feet.
That looked like a tow truck.
That does look like a tow truck. Hardly any traffic. I don't know if they're letting trucks go right now. It says it's maximum, but I never see any trucks anywhere. This is the Summit.
Well, the Summit's just a big old snowball.
Snowball. That one's been bad though. That's the Summit. I mean, this on cameras it doesn't look as bad as when you're actually there. But if you see all this white stuff here,
yeah, it's snow fog.
Visibility is probably terrible. Alright, so we're gonna activate this camera.
So yeah, the weather outside is frightful today, and we're sending the team truck down south. As for me, I don't know which way I'm gonna go yet because it's still too early. But it is Wednesday. Wednesday is dispatch day around here. And so we're working on getting them out and finishing up this camera, which Martin is going to get activated right now. So we open up our Motive app.
We go to devices, and we have 2 that are unassigned still. We have 1 that's connected. So we want to install vehicle gateway. It'll bring up a QR scanner, but we don't want to do that because it never works. And this is our number here that we've installed, this AABL. So we have a 420, so that's the one we're gonna activate, and we're gonna sign. It's right there in the middle. So we're gonna click that. Vehicle gateway is ready to be assigned to a vehicle. We'll do that. Let's see if we have a list of VINs. Nope, we gotta enter your VIN number.
Oh. Let me go get it. So it's incomplete, or it still needs installed? Like
It's in progress right now.
Okay.
It's saying right there. It's collecting data, so give it a minute. That's why I left it running, so I can do that. Hopefully it connects, because that's a primitive OBD2. It's not going to give you all the information that it does off tiny, like fuel level. I don't think it will, because I don't think that ECM...
Well, I wasn't expecting it to, but if it does, that'd be exciting.
It might. I don't know. I don't know how primitive that 70-pin computer in that CAT is.
We'll find out. What other details does it give us?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Engine load percentage, maybe. We have no diesel exhaust fluid in that truck. How dare you?
Oh, man.
I have to call them.
Alright, why do we call them? If we have problems connecting it, they have to turn it on, basically?
Yes.
What are my engine hours?
It doesn't say.
It does.
Oh.
36,477.
That's less than mine.
Huh.
So I guess Fancy has over 2 million miles.
Well. Alright. Well. It's called Motive.
Recently changed. For English, please stay on the line. Para español, por favor, presione 1. Pour le département français, appuyez sur 2.
I got the camera number too if you need it.
Yep, no, I got it. Yep. Just updated it right now, so it should be good. You can just, if you have it open in front of you right now, I want you to like close it out. You know how you can swipe out the app and open it up again.
Okay.
It's just updated the image now.
All right, let me try it. Cool. Looks to be. That's awesome. All right. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. It was a pleasure. Have a wonderful day ahead. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So this is the angle that we're going to be seeing.
Wait. That was easy.
That was easy.
And it took less than a minute.
Sometimes you got to give them a call when it does that.
That's so much better than calling like Lytics though.
That's terrible.
Lytics was
terrible.
horrible to call. These guys, they're like on it. So that I think that works.
Maybe I pointed up just a little bit. I think it's probably pointed down at the hood maybe a little bit much, but it gives you a good.
No, because see, like we got the cars next to us. So like say that Mustang right there wanted to do Mustang things and also cut over and hit that Trans Am.
I wish I had more
Then
view
it's going to
towards.
show
I
that.
wish I had more view towards.
Well, we
this
can
way.
try turning it over that
Can't.
way just a little bit. No?
You can't. It's flat mounted to the window. On the
Oh yeah,
angle-
because I got the tank windows.
the angle of the Peterbilt windows is just that's all
Yeah.
you can do with it.
I mean, I think that's okay. I think that's enough to tell
No,
a story. But if you
We'll
want to
leave it. We'll leave it. I'll put that odometer though.
I know. Look at that odometer.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you, Fancy's got more hours than that.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's
remember what
like,
Fancy's hours were.
it's like 38,000.
Huh.
37 something, almost 38,000 hours. So Fancy's got 2 million miles, but in PTO idle time.
Yeah. Story of a tanker truck.
You know,
Oh, cool.
that works.
Thanks for putting that in.
just
High
got-
fives. High fives for all.
I just got to tie up all the loose ends in it.
We do. So you guys heard me say much better customer support than Lytics. We used Lytics cameras when we were at FedEx Ground. Those were a nightmare. This Motive system, we've been running it now for a month, a little over a month in Tiny.
That's it too.
2 months, you think? Yeah, we did. We had it in when we were running. So yeah, 2 months. Love it. Still love it. Super easy. It's very easy to install, very easy to use, and their customer service is very good. So I definitely recommend Motive. They used to be Keep Trucking.
Yeah.
Keep Trucking, yeah. So if you guys are interested, I do have a link down below where you can contact them. The cameras are not very much money. Think about, they're less than $200. And they have forward facing, and then they also have driver and forward facing options.
Follow up with you an email and say it was a pleasure to speak with me, which I know it's not. I'm lying, but.
So definitely happy with them. Money well spent. So if you have a truck and you want to do a camera and you've been kind of on the fence, I definitely recommend them. It's a good camera system to use.
What I really like about it versus like the other one, which we used to use Lytics, there's an actual app instead of just having to constantly go on a dashboard on a web browser. There's an actual app, and it's super easy to track your truck, and it shows you all the analytics of the truck and
Unless you got a primitive truck.
like Alice is here. I don't know what Fancy will display because Fancy's computer is also a little primitive in that department. It's not much better than that cat. But Tiny, it shows us like engine load percentage, coolant temperature, malfunction indicator light, def level.
Codes.
fuel
It shows
level.
codes, doesn't
It
it?
shows codes,
Yeah.
which yours will show codes if there's a check engine light, but your truck will only throw a check engine light when there's already.
Massive failure.
Well, like if an injector goes out, for instance, it'll tell you.
Yeah.
So that's when it throws a code. But on your truck, like when it throws a check engine light, you gotta count the blinks. You use your cruise control, then you count, and then that tells you what the code is. It's not like an SPN.
Oh
code
yeah, I
on your trucks.
remember that. That's old school technology.
But those trucks rarely throw codes. Even if you do get an injector that's bad.
Well,
sometimes
there's
it
a
won't
reason
throw
the
that.
windshield's shaped like a tank.
Well, I mean, it's still like that on 389s too. So
Yeah, it's
that windshield's going away. There's no more 389. They're revealing the 589 here in May, and it's going to use the same cow as the 579, and it's going to have a 389 hood on it. So all you Peterbilt guys, I don't know what you're going to do, but no more split window for you.
no.
Unless you put a piece of electrical tape down the middle.
That's the fix.
That's the
electrical
fix.
tape.
So we're going to put this on this back panel here, and then tuck all these wires back there like so. And I think it'll be it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So that worked out. Our thing is back there, and I just got to deal with this wire, or this cable. I mean, not a wire. It's not a wire. We're gonna coil it up and shove it back there. Couldn't wait any longer because I wanted to make sure that this is going to work.
Well, is it?
It's tucked back there.
Let's see. I don't see it.
It's behind here. On this pan, it's back to be back on.
So it's like back there. It is.
Yeah, I got the cables.
Sweet.
Move back there too. Not a lot of room in these trucks, but it works.
Man, a lot cleaner than having it on the dash.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
And guess what? It still works.
Awesome.
Let's make sure.
Well, we know it works because we connected to it in the house.
Well, I'm making sure it's going to read. Because before I was over here, now it's not.
Wait, what?
It works.
How do you know? Because the light's on?
The lights on.
All right. Awesome.
Sometimes it is true if something is buried underneath the dash or down there, you might not get a good reading out of it. That's why we're testing it. But with this new stuff nowadays, there's just no way that you couldn't get it to work. It just, I mean, it comes through here, it's down there. So if it's behind this dash or behind there, it doesn't matter. And I mean, this isn't like 1980s technology where it won't read, you know?
So yeah, not very intrusive at all. Having that camera right there works out okay. Yes, we do run pre-pass, but we also run drive-wise. We have pre-pass because that's how we pay our tolls, which Drivewise now has a toll program. They partnered with Best Pass, so you can pay your tolls through them. However, in order to get our carrier to pay for our tolls, we have to use that box. So that box is there to cover our tolls because we do have a toll road getting to the Denver location. But yeah, happy with the install on this Motive camera. Everything looks good. And we still have our port. You did a good job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
There's one bolt that's missing now.
Well, don't tell me that. I wouldn't know that.
It's factory, bro.
So we are putting these guys on. Gives you a little bit more leverage when you are connecting to your trailer. So the problem I was having on my first load out is on the trailer. You got like these little guys and they were too tight. And if I had more leverage, other than this little springy guy here, I probably could have forced them in. But because I did not, well, I guess look more like that way. I had to take a tool and kind of pry back a little bit just to give a smidge more room for these guys to slide on in. So these handles, it just gives you better leverage, and they work better. So we're putting them on. If y'all are wondering what this is, I've yet to use it, but it's a pigtail wedge. You stick it in with your electrical plug when it's loose, and it helps magically.
Good luck.
Right? Looks like I need a knife. No, I said a knife.
I was looking at this.
Do you feel like a plumber?
Yeah.
I feel like plumbers use those.
Hack mechanics do too, that hold it the wrong way.
So then you take your goop.
Teflon paste. Don't use the tape. Don't even waste your time.
And then you pretend you're back in kindergarten painting an art project.
Or eating it.
Could be tempting. It's kind of like a frosting.
Probably not as good. Probably not as good. So over here they got crap on already, but don't trust it. Put some on. I never trust this stuff they put on here because it always leaks. It's not enough. It won't seal. And especially this is just regular coarse pipe thread. It promised to leak. It'll need a lot, but it needs it. Oh my God, he's messing up the glad hands.
Don't worry, spit will fix it.
She fixes all.
Yep, need lube, got spit. Still better?
I think so. Let me go again. Man, parts are getting expensive. For 2 wiper nozzles and a couple push lock fittings. The wife's gonna be so mad. She'll be pissed. Let's go before she finds out. Sadly, they won't be going until next week, though. Got 2 of them. Why not? Most expensive washer fluid squirters ever.
So I am making Martin some almond flour keto bread for the road. So I'm gonna whip this together really quick. I have never made it before, but we'll see how it comes together. Okay, so you need 2.5 cups of almond flour. That's what I'm using. 5 eggs. Just a little bit of this stuff right here. A little bit of salt and some baking powder. Came out pretty good. I'm slicing it up right now for him, but it's not bad. He already stole a piece off the end.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone.